all right. I'm into my pouring my fourth dram of the evening. But you may wonder, I've only put up 2 videos so far wearing this shirt. Well, here's what happened. I put up a video of the singleton of Dufton from the Speyside. And then I made one about 100 bushels malted rye, the single malt rye from Regina, Saskatchewan. But that was a Canadian whiskey, so I had to put some into my Canadian. I know it's a Cardew bottle, but it says Canadian here, Canadian Infinity. See that little infinity there? Yeah, right there, that little infinity. So this is my Canadian Infinity bottle. So just about every Canadian whiskey that I've got for a while now has gone into here. But the bottle was full. So in order to make room for the 100 bushels single malt rye from Saskatchewan, I had to pour out a dram of my Canadian Infinity to make room for it. Okay. This brings us to something else. Here I have my Irish Infinity bottle. This contains a little bit of every Irish whiskey I've had in the last year or more. Yeah, the last year and a half or so. Remember about a year and 3 or 4 months ago, I did the Irish expansion where I got a lot of Irish whiskeys. I just found a lot of Irish whiskeys and they all went into my bar. Well, every one of those is in here too. So the nice thing about these Infinity bottles is that they evolve as you go along. This one's about to evolve some more, because I have here one that I have been dying to try for quite a while, a Yellow Spot. This is the Yellow Spot Irish whiskey, and I've never had this one, but I've had Green Spot and loved it. This has some dust on the top. I bought this some time ago. The date on this is the 25th of November. So December, January, February, March, April, May. It is now May the 20th. So let's say 6 months. I've had this almost 6 months. And so I'm going to try this. I'm going to taste this. But I'm also going to put a dram in here. But for the Canadian one, I had to take a dram out to put a dram in. So this is why I'm on my 4th dram right now, because I've had 3 already, if that makes any sense. 2 of them were new whiskeys, and 1 was from an Infinity. Here's the Yellow Spot, 12-year-old. And I'm going to read a bunch of the blurb that's on here, so this video might take a while. There are no surprises in this one. Okay. It says here, Yellow Spot. Single pot still Irish whiskey, aged 12 years. 3 cask maturation, bourbon, sherry, and Malaga. What is Malaga? I don't even know. It's non-chill filtered. Okay, well, what I'm going to do first is pour a dram before I read what it says on the bottle and on the tube. It might say the same thing on both, so that might save us a little time. This is easy to open. Boom. And, oh, okay. That wasn't too much of a pop. That's about a quick size dram, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Okay. So it's 12 years, so we'll let that open up for a bit. And, well, what does it say here? Lots of small writing and a yellow spot right on the top, on the middle there. 3 cask maturation, bourbon, sherry, and Malaga. I'll have to look up Malaga someday. Well, we'll see. Single pot still Irish whiskey, aged 12 years, 3 cask maturation. I said that already, didn't I? Here's the fine print. In 1805, the Mitchell merchant family commenced trading at 10 Grafton Street in the heart of Dublin City as purveyors of confectionery wines and fortified wines. In time, the family entered the whiskey bonding business and sold a range of whiskeys under their Spot brand name. This rather peculiar name originated from their practice of marking casks of different ages with a daub or spot of colored paint, with each color representing a particular age. Inspired by the original yellow spot, the single pot still whiskey has been matured for not less than 12 years in a combination of American bourbon, Spanish sherry, and Spanish Malaga cask. Okay, so Malaga must be a Spanish wine of some kind. Drawing from the Mitchell family tradition of importing fortified wines, full-term maturation in ex-Malaga casks contributes exotic sweet characteristics to the whiskey. There are tasting notes. There's a nose, taste, and finish. I will dispense with that. Maybe I'll read them later just for shits and giggles. But let's have a look here what it says. It probably says the same thing on here that it says on there, right? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. Inspired by the original yellow spot is the rare taste of a Bonders style, or is it blenders? Pot still Irish whiskey, maturation in bourbon barrels, not broken barrels, sherry butts, and Malaga casks. Creates a superbly complex whiskey with fresh and sweet top notes. Okay, there's a nose there. Imported by Pernod Ricard USA. Purchased New York. Single pot still Irish whiskey. Single pot whiskey unique to Ireland in general and to the Middleton Distillery Company Cork. In particular, it is regarded as the quintessential style of Irish whiskey, made from the mash of malted and unmalted barley and then triple distilled. In traditional copper pot stills, pot still whiskeys are characterized by full complex flavors and a wonderful creamy mouthfeel. This mark certifies from the renowned, this whiskey is a single pot still whiskey, okay, from the renowned Middleton Distillery. Surgeon General's warning, and there's a bunch of stuff in 1158, 750 mils. It says L530131232, 1158. So I guess that could be the batch. I don't know. It says here matured for not less than 12 years, triple distilled. Mitchell and Sons, established 1805. Fine wines and spirits, Dublin. 46% alcohol by volume. Interesting thing about Irish whiskey, I've had Irish whiskey that was 40% or 46%. And those are the two ages that Irish whiskey usually comes in. Not ages, strength. I might as well put a dram in my Irish Infinity bottle before I forget, huh? That's a big dram. I totally sabotaged what I was doing. I was aging, not aging. I was letting this open up in the glass, and then I poured it stupidly into my infinity bottle that once contained Glendalough. All right. Well, let's see what we can do with this. Oh. It's got some legs. If you can see that. Maybe you can't. My lighting's pretty bad. Let's see if you can see this. They move slowly. "12 minutes in and I haven't really nosed yet. I think the later we go into the night, the longer it takes me to get through a whiskey. So far, it's a pleasant nose. Definitely getting some of that malted and unmalted character already. I'm kind of anxious to see what this Glendalough, or not the Glendalough, but my Irish Infinity is going to taste like. I may have tasted it before, but I'll have to do so again. But I still need to put a few things in here. Ah, now I'm getting something. More of the malted and unmalted. Curiously enough, a little bit of black licorice. Oh, vanilla. This is going to take a little while to open up, I think. Definitely got some vanilla in there. There's the vanilla again. Somehow this nose is reminding me of dandelions. With the vanilla, the grain. This side is blocked. I'm not getting anything there. Wait. I'm getting vanilla there. Mostly what I'm getting is vanilla. Maybe it'll take a while for this bottle to open up and breathe and give away its flavors a little more. Maybe I'll need to add water. Yeah. Bit of chamomile tea. My mother used to give me chamomile tea when I was a little kid. Anytime I'd have a bellyache or stomach upset or indigestion, she would always fix me a chamomile tea. And the smell of that tea is still with me to this day. Bit of licorice, maybe. But it's not the licorice that I was getting. Vigorous, vigorous, much too vigorous. I spilled some. Okay, well, let's see what we got on the taste, because I've gone through 16 minutes just reading the notes on the tube and on the bottle. And yeah, chamomile tea. That's mostly what I'm getting with some vanilla. This might be a very delicate one. It's 46%, so you'd expect maybe some flavor. Perhaps if I add some water, it'll open up, but first I'm going to taste it neat. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Chamomile tea. Second taste. I'm surprisingly not getting much here. It tastes a little bit fruity, a little bit cereal, and chamomile tea. Let's add just a little bit of water, and there. And just a little bit of water. See if that makes any kind of difference. There was one whiskey not long ago that I tried, and it smelled of nothing, it tasted of nothing. It was a nothing experience. And then I added some water. And it bloomed, it blossomed. You could see the flowers growing right out of the Glencairn glass, flowers and colors, and you could see it almost. Yeah. I'm getting some more. A bit floral, maybe. Ah. Now we're getting something more. Yeah, something floral's going on here which wasn't there before. I'm getting the barley, I'm getting the malt and the unmalt. I'm getting something floral. I don't know if it's just dandelions and chamomile or what. Okay, a bit of caramel and vanilla. Okay, this one needs a few drops of water to get the caramel and vanilla to come out. Let's see how much it improves on the palate. Mmm. Oh, yes. The water made a big difference. I'm getting some white pepper. It tastes floral, even. I would have expected the unmalted barley to have a stronger influence, but there's white pepper all around my mouth. On the tongue, I'm getting some caramel and some vanilla. It's not overpowering. This is a subtle one. Oh, now on the nose, I'm getting chocolate. Milk chocolate. Oh, that wasn't there before. This one takes a while to open up. Oh. Mm. Milk chocolate. Milk chocolate. I think this can be opened up a wee bit more. Let's see. Hopefully I haven't done too much damage here. A lot of milk chocolate now. Wow. Ah, milk chocolate. There's a certain fruitiness that's coming out. It's not a sweet fruitiness, but it's a fruitiness nonetheless. And there's some white pepper on the tongue. I think this needs some time to open up because I think it's holding back its full potential. Milk chocolate on that nose again. With some drops of water added. I brought it down to about 40%. Now I'm getting a little bit of saltiness on the aftertaste. And it's a little bit astringent. It's drying the mouth. Vanilla now. Vanilla. This is hanging on a little bit. It will be very interesting to see how this bottle evolves with time. Milk chocolate. Well, before it's all gone, I'll drink to your very good health, Sladcha.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.
Stop the presses, stop the presses. I forgot to say how much this costs. I often do that, you know. Let's do it again. Okay, this is the Yellow Spot Irish Whiskey. $111.99 plus 10-cent bottle deposit, so $112.09. GST, goods and services tax, $5.60. Provincial sales tax or liquor tax, liquor tax, $11.20, making it a total of $128.89 out the door. That's a little steep. I hope this stuff opens up so it'll be worth that. I really hope it does.